Thanks, Angela. We now know what ages the coronavirus is striking across the state of Indiana the hardest. Steve Jefferson is downtown, and he has to tell us now what age group is seeming to be the safest from COVID-19 and who now is most at risk.
The Indiana State Department of Health released the breakdown on people in which age groups tested positive for the coronavirus. People 19 and under are the smallest group who tested positive for corona in Indiana. They make up 1.8%. If your age is 50 to 59, you're in the largest age group at 18%. The risk levels off at 8.3% for people 80 plus. When you break down the people who tested positive, male versus female, it's almost even. So no matter what age group you're in, everyone should play it safe when it comes to keeping their distance until the coronavirus situation clears up.
All right, Steve, thanks. That's a good reminder. So we're learning more tonight about who is testing positive for coronavirus across Indiana. And unfortunately, it doesn't sound like we've seen the peak of COVID-19 in our state. Our coverage continues tonight. Rich Van Wyk joins us live from the State House to tell us what the governor and state health commissioner said today. Rich?
Scott, those are two of the big points we heard today about where we are in this and who's being affected the most. Even after a dramatic day-to-day increase in COVID-19 related deaths, another big increase in people infected, the state commissioner of health believes that Indiana is still experiencing the calm before the storm as we fight this growing pandemic. You heard earlier what the governor had to say. He likened this pandemic as a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger. We're also, as we've seen, getting our first look precisely at what age group of people are affected the most. I asked the health commissioner what jumped out at her about these numbers.
56% of individuals were 50 and older, and I think people may be surprised that they're not all 80 and over. But what I want to point out to you is that the 70 and 80-year-olds have been listening, and they've been kind of staying home and sequestered.
The state health commissioner also pointed out that these most vulnerable people in the community also haven't been going to work, taking care of children, running errands, and haven't been inadvertently putting themselves at risk. We're getting our first indication of just how many Hoosiers are actually taking to heart the governor's order to stay home and hunker down. From the Indiana Department of Transportation, they say since this order began, traffic on Indiana highways and Indiana interstates is down more than 40%.
And now to people who have caught coronavirus, and tonight they're caught right in the middle of it. 13 Investigates has learned the seniors at the Franklin Nursing Home who were rushed to the hospital this week with confirmed cases later learned that nursing home that sent them to the hospital won't take them back. 8 residents from Otterbein Senior Life have been at Johnson County Hospital since Tuesday. Some of them needed continued hospital care. But those with very mild coronavirus symptoms were told they could go back to the nursing home right away. But that hasn't happened yet because the nursing home now admits it didn't have a plan to care for them while keeping other residents there safe.
Otterbein has always been of the opinion that there will come a time when we will need to take back residents. Our issue was that as we were putting these protocols together, we were not prepared 2 days ago, to be in that position. We are very quickly getting in that position because we know it's inevitable.
The state's health commissioner says this case is an important lesson for other nursing homes. So coming up tonight at 6 o'clock, 13 Investigates will explain the plan that's being developed to allow the seniors in Johnson County to finally leave the hospital. Well, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson tested positive for coronavirus today, and he made that announcement on Twitter.
So, I am working from home, I'm self-isolating, and that's entirely the right thing to do, but be in no doubt that I can continue, thanks to the wizardry of modern technology, to communicate with all my top team to lead the national fight back against coronavirus.
The Prime Minister said his symptoms have been mild, including a temperature and a cough. He's the highest profile political leader to have contracted coronavirus. Well, the vendors at City Market here in downtown Indianapolis are getting much needed help tonight. The mayor announced today a 2-month deferral on rent. This is going to cover 24 tenants who've seen business really dry up with all the new restrictions prompted by coronavirus.
They are still going to ultimately owe the city the money, but I think it's a prudent step that will help them weather the storm over these next 2 months.
The Indianapolis mayor hopes other landlords will follow the city's lead, whether their tenants are business owners or residents.
Spring, typically the busiest time of year for home sales, and while there still right now are new listings all around town and people that are looking to buy, realtors are finding that they do have to change the approach in the way that they're doing business. Mary Mills now has a look with the state of real estate right here in central Indiana.
Drive through many neighborhoods and you'll still see houses for sale.
Hey, Jordan Moody here. We're here at 10337 Courageous Drive. Let's take a look inside.
We talked to realtor Jordan Moody via FaceTime at a property he just listed.
We've got 2 showings today, 1 tomorrow.
But he says a lot has changed. He's doing a lot more video tours.
Try to get the video walkthrough first. Try to get, your realtor to just go walk through by themselves and do a video for you so you can see it and get the information.
And when there's an actual showing,
Station of Clorox wipes, keeping hand sanitizer.
there are many extra precautions.
If the buyer would like to open a closet, I would just ask that you as the realtor open that with the Clorox wipe. If the seller feels uncomfortable at any point, they can refuse a showing.
For those ready to close the deal,
Title companies are doing in-car closings. The closing last week where they only brought the buyers in and I had to stay in the lobby. And I appreciate that, right?
he says with appraisals and inspections taking longer, more contracts say
If something gets delayed because of COVID-19 or something, that the parties are going to come together to come to a common solution.
For now, he says business is still good.
Yes, you can. Come on in.
In fact, he had to cut our interview short.
Yep, we've got our next showing pulling in right now. So.
Announcing today that they're working on new dates for some of their big May events, and that includes the memorial service, including the IPL 500 Festival Parade. They tell us now that the Indy 500 has been moved to August 23rd, and they're working on other dates for several scenarios to reschedule all the other events. They say they will release the new dates as soon as they come up with them and they're finalized. Scott.
Thank you. Sharing her emotions. We've got Hoda's heartfelt reaction this morning after Saints QB Drew Brees made a huge donation to the city of New Orleans. Plus, bringing the museum to you. How you can enjoy the Children's Museum with your family from home. Angela?
And Scott, we are tracking a stormy Saturday. We're under the risk for severe weather. I'll have the timeline for those storms in your forecast.